Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another guide. So in this video I'll show you guys how to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 5, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location Night 4. So, okay, before anything, I just want to say, update about streaming and stuff. So, my phone, of course, can't support streaming right now, so I can only use my parents' devices, and they're usually at work all the time. So, I can try to stream sometime soon, but I almost have enough to get a new phone, and I can probably stream very soon, probably within a week. I'm super sorry for not streaming for about 3 weeks. Like, I really want to, trust me. I just keep getting hit with, some things, but I'll try my best. But, yeah, anyways, back to the video. So this night is probably one of the hardest nights for most people on this game. It includes you having to wind up the spring locks on each side of the suit while you have mini arenas crawling up the side, and you have to last for 3 minutes. So the night is 3 minutes total long. So this little beginning part where you're just sitting in the suit, this part takes probably about 5 minutes. It's just Circus Baby talking to you, all that stuff, and once she's done, she'll start the night. But for now, you'll realize you have a wiggle left and a wiggle right button. So these will be useful with the mini arenas, which I'll show you. Like when the night starts, I can show you how to use it and all that kind of stuff. But okay, so starting off the night, so when Circus Baby does open the faceplates and start the night, of course, I would recommend using a stopwatch for 3 minutes just to, see how far you are and how close you are to being done. But, of course, you don't have to. I didn't here. What I just did is turn my brightness all the way up on my phone. It really does help you see the spring locks, and it's very good for seeing the mini arenas crawling up the side. But yeah, I'll just start talking about the night now because it'll take a little bit to talk about what to expect and all that kind of stuff. So, when she opens this faceplate and says, I would recommend winding up the spring locks, that's when the night starts. As soon as the night starts, you'll see the spring locks, glowing and going down very slowly. So, what I do is as soon as that starts, I start on the left side at the top and wind the spring locks to full. So kind of think of the spring locks like an analog clock or something, because the spring locks wind down clockwise. So it'll start at the top and it'll start winding down to the right side. And if it does get all the way around and goes around the whole thing and closes at the 12 mark again on a clock, then you'll die to a mini arena. So don't let that happen. It is pretty tough. Nearing the end of the night, it's pretty tough to keep them up, but of course I'll show you what you need to do and a strategy how to prevent that from happening. But so when the night starts, the spring locks wind down super slow, so you don't really have to worry too much. Some of them are already winded down probably halfway if you're unlucky, and sometimes like 3/4. That's just luck at the beginning of the night. They're just randomly at random places. I don't think they can go below halfway when you start, but some of them can be pretty low, but don't worry about that. Just wind them all the way. Start at the top left and go down a line, and then go to what I do is I go to the bottom right and then go up and then repeat that cycle. It's very, very strategical, but it'll see why I do that. But so starting off, of course, just wind them to full. They wind down super slow, so just you'll know they're full when the spring lock winds counterclockwise all the way back up to the 12 on a clock if you're looking at that. So just do that all the way through. There's 10 spring locks total, and so for the first 30 seconds it's pretty chill, and then round 1 will start. Or I think it's round 2. So after 30 seconds, round 2 will actually begin, which means mini arenas will start showing up on the sides. So when this happens, don't panic, because when the mini arenas start crawling up the sides, that just indicates a new round starts. But you can't let them get too high, or they can kill you. So that's where the wiggle left and wiggle right come into hand. So when you are just winding and you see the right side mini arena will be the one that you always want to look at. The left side is always down a little bit. So yeah, every now and then, just look at the right side. There will be a mini arena crawling up every 30 seconds, indicating a new round has started. And once you'll see when the faceplate's open right here, you see the little circle of where the eyes were. Once the mini arena's head gets above that part, then you want to wiggle left and wiggle right, but you want to do that twice. So what I do is I press wiggle left, wiggle right, and then I repeat that one more time. So I do each side 2 times. You can do it whatever way you want. I just do wiggle left, wiggle right, wiggle left, wiggle right. This just ensures that both mini arenas fall down and that they can't kill you. But wiggling left and right does make the spring locks go down. So you can't do it too much. You only need to use it twice each whenever there's mini arena. There's really no point on doing more than that. As you can see, this mini arena is crawling up right here while I do the spring locks. Once its head gets over there, I wiggle left, wiggle right twice, and that makes it fall. And yeah, so that indicated that round 2 is started now. So the spring locks do start winding down every round. So there's 6 rounds in total. That goes up to 3 minutes total, 30 seconds each, and you'll have to wind them to a certain point each round. Round 2, you can probably keep them to max again, just wind them all the way to max. Round 2 isn't too much of a change in like the rounds or like how fast they go down, so you can just continue winding them to full. But when you see this also the mini arenas in the middle, those mean nothing. So if you see them crawling at you through the middle, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, just don't worry about that. But when round 3 starts, since the spring locks do wind down faster, what you want to do is you want to wind to about 3/4 full or halfway in between that. So if you're looking at an analog clock, around 3 o'clock on the clock and 12 o'clock, you want to wind a little bit in between that when round 3 starts, so you can get through all the spring locks again without having one get super low. You just want to stay consistent, make sure none of them get too low, because if they do, then you'll have to throw off your cycle and you won't be able to wind them as much. So you just want to keep them all at the same spot. As you can see, I'm pretty sure round 4 has started. So when round 4 starts, wind them to about in between the 3 and the 6 on the clock. So about in between half and 3/4. Again, this is just to stay consistent, make sure not one is like super high and one is super low. You want to keep them consistent and make sure that none of them are like off or uneven. If you do accidentally miss a spring lock while you're winding them, just go back and quickly do it just a little bit, but do not double back very much, or it could be bad. But as you can see, I knew the mini arena on the right was crawling up, so I looked to the left side, counted to about 5, and then I wiggled. So don't do it immediately. Of course, you want to wait for it to get all the way up, then to do it. But yeah, so after 6 minutes, it'll end, and you should be good. When round 5 starts, you want to wind anywhere in between under halfway. So say one spring lock is, higher than halfway and one of them is lower. Don't worry about the one that's higher. You want to worry about the ones that are lower. So the last round, the last 30 seconds, you just want to go around and make sure none of them are super close to going out. So if one of them looks okay, skip that one, go to the next one that looks really low, and that should just make sure that you don't die from any mini arenas or let any spring locks go loose. But yeah, that should be it. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. Here's the little cartoon thing. But yeah, I hope this helped. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. See ya.
How will it all end? The passion, the tension, the intrigue. Tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.